Hello everyone, welcome back to Spoiler Discussion, where we spoil the crap out all the new movies. What are we doing today, Megan?
We're talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, I already did my own individual review of it, so yeah, we're doing a spoiler talk with this movie.
Yeah.
Would you like to get over the plot, Megan?
The plot. So it takes place after Civil War, where
And it takes place during,
yeah.
Infinity
So
War.
it's like after Paul Rudd helps fight the other Avengers with Captain America.
Yeah,
and
because
he gets in trouble because he wasn't
yeah,
supposed to leave the country, and he was in Germany, and he got arrested. So now he's on house arrest, and the Wasp, what's her name? Hope. And the Hank, her father,
are some big doo-doo.
yeah, they're kind of wanted by the FBI as well, and
Because
they're
Scott
mad
was
at
an idiot.
him. Yeah, they're mad about him using the suit to fight the Avengers.
But man, I have a simple solution to this.
What?
When Captain America asks you to fight with him, you better do it.
Okay.
Because he's Captain America. You want to team up with him. In fact, hashtag Captain America for President 2020. Think about it. Would you want Captain America for President, Megan?
Yes.
Me too. So yeah, let's talk about more of the plot.
And that's pretty much the basic plot.
And they're trying, and also let's not forget the whole him having a dream about Janet.
Oh yeah. So Paul Rudd,
Scott. His name is Scott Lang.
So he was in the quantum universe,
Yeah.
and Hope's mom is stuck in the quantum universe,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, if Scott got out, she can get out too, right?" So they build
And all
this
she
whole
had to do
machine.
was just grow bigger.
So they build this whole machine to find her.
Well, there's a new villain.
And the FBI wants. There's a multiple conflicts. The FBI is basically trying to catch Scott in the act at all times.
Yeah.
If they have the slight glimpse of if he's doing something wrong, they'll just go to his house and be yeah.
Yeah, remember this? He's puking a lot.
And they want him to fail. It's so rude.
Well, hey, Megan, he broke the rules.
Yeah, and then this other guy, he's
Scott. No, named the villain Ghost.
Hold on, I'm talking about the other guy. There's this guy who runs black market technology, and he sells the stuff to Hope and Hank to build their machine. And he's like, "Hey, a lot of people want this stuff, and you guys built it all.
We can start a business." And he's like, "No, we don't want that."
And then he basically tries to steal it from them. And
of course, let's not forget about Luis. He's building his group called Ex-Cons. Get it? Since he was in prison.
Oh yeah. And then there's this girl who's called Ghost / Ava, and basically she can go through the quantum realm interchangeably, and she flashes out or phases, and it's because it takes so much energy to do that, she's slowly
dying,
ceasing to exist.
She's dying.
Yeah, and they want to use the machine to help Ava restore herself.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Wait. So let's talk about the post. Okay, no. Okay, we all talked about the plot. Now this is where we get into the spoilers. So if you're not seeing the movie, click off the video now, and don't complain to me that I spoiled the video. The movie, even though I just gave a warning.
Okay.
So let's talk about the mid-credit scene.
So the first one was
them
going into the quantum realm
to get fuel for Ava.
Yeah, they basically figured out a way that they can go in and out, and it's not as dangerous.
And then Hope says this, "Scott, I don't feel so good."
No, he pulls a joke on them, and then they don't answer, and he's like, "Guys, don't joke about this," and then we find out they're confetti.
This takes place during Infinity War, but I just want to say this right now, don't stay for the post-credit scene. It's not worth it, right, Megan?
Oh, the one right after. Oh, the post-credits.
It was something we already saw in the movie with the ant, doing the drums.
Yeah, so basically the post-credits one is just this giant ant playing Guitar Hero.
Well, I do like the fact that on the TV it's all.
Yeah. So the government was slowly figuring out what was happening. That's the only thing I liked about it.
Yeah, the only thing I liked about that was the fact that they acknowledged the fact that people are dissipating, so the TV is if Scott didn't pull that joke, he might have gone out of the quantum realm.
Yeah.
But I do have a theory that in Infinity War Part 2, he's going to come. The Avengers are going to get him out.
Well, I think what's gonna happen. So does this take place in California or New York?
I think it's place like San Francisco. I think.
San Francisco. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't try to stop Fuller House from getting another season.
So I think so in the Avengers post-credit scene, we see that Captain Marvel is like missioned.
Yeah.
And so then we get so before we get the second Infinity War movie, we get the Captain Marvel movie.
But Megan.
So maybe at the end she rescues Scott.
Yeah. But Megan, imagine if by accident, you know how Thanos snapped his fingers?
Yeah.
Imagine if he got Captain Marvel and they all be screwed.
So I think she's gonna rescue Scott in the mid-credits or post-credit scene. And they're gonna like work together.
Wait, he's gonna use Thomas the Tank Engine to take on Thanos. Hey, it worked out for Yellow Jacket. So Megan, okay, so
let me finish my thought. Okay. So because the Wasp and Hank and Hank's wife, I can't remember her name. Janet. Because they become confetti and like Spider-Man and T'Challa become confetti.
Why did it have to be Spider-Man?
Because they become confetti, and we know there's going to be future movies about them. Like, the Wasp is going to come back.
But maybe the new Spider-Man movie will be about, like, you know, Spider-Man's, like, you know, like, trauma after, like, being confetti. Since the main villain is Mysterio, and Mysterio likes to use illusions. He's sort of like, you know, like Scarecrow from Batman.
Well, they can't make that movie also about... They can't make the same move for T'Challa, too.
No, like, I'm not talking about T'Challa.
I know, but, like, you say this premise can be for Spider-Man, but what about the premise for Black Panther, too?
I don't know.
So, that's what I'm
Okay, so what did you think about the movie, Megan?
Better than the first one.
I agree, but I do think, like, I think it's... But I have to say, this is my, I do think it's, like, one movie better than the first one. The first, in terms of my ranking for the MCU, the first one is right behind Ant-Man Wasp.
Okay.
But, like, was there any problems you had with the movie?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I just thought,
enjoyed it a lot better. I mean, I guess I was annoyed sometimes, but, like, I can't pinpoint where I was.
Okay, I like the you know, the part where, like, one of the, ex-cons is, it's the Oga Boga. Like, I just love that part, since like, he's, like, singing a song, because, remember, like, they told those stories to scare the crap out of us when we were children. So, like, what did you think of, like, the characters, Megan?
I liked Luis.
Wasp was a badass.
Yeah, I loved the Wasp. I loved the car chase scenes.
Yeah.
I thought Luis got a lot more screen time, and, like, he
remember
did a
the
lot
truth
more.
serum?
Yeah, that was funny.
I like how they paid it off with the guy actually saying, so what is truth serum?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is there any, like, major other spoilers we can talk about?
No, well, can I finish my overlooking thoughts?
Yeah.
So, it's one of the it's one of those Marvel movies that's better than the original, like Captain America 2. What else did I?
Infinity War.
Well, yeah. And there's like bad Marvel sequels, and then there's good ones. Like, I know people love Thor Ragnarok and the other two Thors, and
Most people didn't like Thor: Dark World.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If I had to rank all the MCU movies, I would say number 1, Infinity War.
Well, can I finish my thoughts? Okay. Like, and I think it's a lot better than the original. And like, cause like, I know it's a heist movie. It can be a fun movie, but like, the heist, like, when you get to it, isn't that exciting for me. And I know, like, the Yellow Jacket thing made it somewhat more exciting.
Yeah, the acting in this movie is really good, especially from the actor of Hank Pym.
And I think this one had a lot more conflict, and so it made it like more critical.
Oh, remember when Janet went into Scott's body?
Yeah, that was funny.
If they kissed, I would be like this.
It has a lot of heart. I like Cassie.
The first movie also had a lot of heart, and I was like, oh man, Cassie's so adorable.
And I like how this movie kind of reminds me of the Santa Claus, because Tim Allen's character's name is Scott, and he's divorced and like has a kid, and like I liked how this one they have like a good friendship. He has a good friendship with his ex-wife and her husband, and like they're a nice family. Like they've co-parented really well, which I really liked.
Yeah, I really liked that. I really liked the opening scene a lot, and it is pretty sad though.
Oh, like how they kind of. Part of me wishes that they like reminded us what happened to Civil War, like how they reminded us what happened in Civil War with Spider-Man.
Yeah, I wish they did that too.
Because I haven't seen Civil War in a while.
That's one problem I do have with this movie. I wish the closest we got was to Luis telling a story where he said, "We're hopes of this. I'm so mad at you, man."
Yeah.
But seriously, Luis is funny as crap in this movie.
Like they kept being like Germany, Germany, Germany. I was like, that fight happened in Germany. That whole like.
It's funny because usually
that fight in the airport.
You know, I wish. No, it's kind of weird that Cap would fight in a country that he's about to, about a dictator that he punched in the face. Remember that picture I showed you?
Yeah, but it happened in Germany, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Okay, the
airport. But still,
fight.
What would you give this movie, Megan?
9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9. I do think out of all the 4 more movies we've gotten this year, I do think it's the weakest of the bunch, but I still think it's actually pretty good.
Well, like when you have Black Panther, Infinity War,
Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2.
Well, it's not in the MCU.
Well, it still counts as a Marvel movie, so haha.
And it's just like, it's kind of like, we really need this. But it's a fun Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the best Marvel sequel. Like, I think the best Marvel sequel is Captain America 2.
If I had to rank all of them, I would say number 1, Infinity War. Number 2, Avengers. Number 3, Homecoming. Number 4, Guardians Volume 2. Number 5, Civil War.
You like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Yeah.
I think it's weaker than Guardians 1.
Number 6 is Iron Man. Number 7, Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 8, Captain America Winter Soldier. Now note, me picking between Winter Soldier and Guardians 1 is very hard for me. Number 9, Black Panther. Number 10, First Avenger. 11, Doctor Strange. Number 12, Ragnarok. Number 13, Ant-Man the Wasp. Number 14, Ant-Man. 15, Age of Ultron. 16, Iron Man 3. Number 17, Thor. Number 18, Iron Man 2. Number 19, Thor: Dark World, and number 20, Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk is the only bad MCU movie in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, like, I feel like it's one of the few sequels that's better than the original. Like, I think, I know people don't like Iron Man 3, like, that's the weakest of them.
I think it's the second best.
And I think Guardians Volume 2 isn't as good as the first one.
So that's gonna do it for all the spoiler discussion. Join us next time as we look at...
It's a very funny movie.
Mamma Mia 2.
I had a great time watching. It was very, very funny. I liked how it kind of reminded me of when in the Thor Ragnarok and in Infinity War you would have like these very serious moments and they would just break it up with comedy.
Yeah, remember in the first movie where like when they're having this heart-to-heart moment and Scott's all like, "Wow, this is incredible. I ruined the mood, didn't I?" And we all know why Hank doesn't like Scott because remember he and Hope were again in the first movie, and when Hank said this, "You're full of Scott."
It was funny when they had like the whole like villain breakdown of like, this is why we're doing this, and then Scott's cell phone rings. It's like, where are my shoes?
And also remember the whole like but still I recommend this movie. And join us next time as we look at Mamma Mia.
Wasp is a
2.
badass.
Yeah.
Watch Mamma Mia 2.
No, I'm not looking forward to that movie. Pray
Mamma
for me.
Mia.
Bye everyone.
Go again.
Megan, Megan, let's say bye.
Just how much
Megan.
I missed you. Bye.
Bye.